Twitter is the engine driving the crazy train that we're all passengers on, and the people on Twitter and the things that they get to trend make the guests on the Jerry Springer Show seem normal in comparison. Take this latest example. Somebody discovered, and don't ask how they did it because nobody knows, and it'll go down in history as one of life's great mysteries, but somebody found out that back in 2012, when Kayleigh McEnany, the White House press secretary, was still in college, she tweeted out that she thought that Domino's Pizza was better than any New York City pizza. And Domino's, like most major brands, has a social media manager to keep an eye out for when people have problems or compliments and actively responds to them. And so they replied, "That's one heck of a compliment. Thanks for the love. Hashtag, we appreciate it." But now, Domino's is one of the top trends on Twitter from tens of thousands of Democrats complaining about what they see as an endorsement of the Trump administration. From a tweet 8 years ago from a then college student who liked their pizza. "Hey Domino's, been a customer for years and been having Domino's at least once a week. No longer. I cannot support anyone who supports liars, racists, and authoritarians. Way to align yourself with a political party, Domino's. You probably should have just been silent. Well, last night was the last Domino's pizza I'll ever order." This guy says, when you enthusiastically accept a political endorsement, expect consequences. There are literally thousands and thousands of angry replies from Democrats with resist and blue waves in their bios and in their usernames, declaring that they're never gonna eat Domino's Pizza again. CNN's fake conservative contributor Rick Wilson jumped on the bandwagon, denouncing Domino's. The funniest part is, Domino's Pizza, like most major brands, tweeted out support for Black Lives Matter, but apparently that doesn't matter. At a time like this, usually Wendys would chime in with a witty remark, since they tend to be fairly social media savvy and know how to get some free publicity by inserting themselves into various food-related controversies. But Wendys has some problems of their own after recently endorsing Black Lives Matter, tweeting out that their voice would be nothing without black culture. This happened. "I'm Anderson Cooper. Black Lives Matter activists in Atlanta are lining up around the corner to get Wendy's new flame-broiled burger to show their support after the fast food chain endorsed the movement." To illustrate how crazy things have gotten, I've been trolling various brands on Twitter, trying to get them to respond to completely ridiculous tweets. Like this one I sent to Folgers Coffee, saying, "Your coffee may be black, but do you support Black Lives Matter? I don't see a tweet showing solidarity." They quickly responded that they do stand alongside them. Not just in one tweet, but 3, including one with a link to their website, which has even more details. When I tweeted the Snickers asking them why I haven't seen a tweet from them apologizing for what happened to Mr. Floyd, they replied, "Hi Mark, just wanted to make sure you saw the immediate response we shared last week." I sent out various other requests for comment from places like Wiener Schnitzel about how they're supporting Black Lives Matter in the corn dog industry. And while Pop-Tarts did post a message supporting them, I expressed my disappointment that there's nothing on the box of the Pop-Tarts supporting them. I'm also curious what Cheez-Its are doing to support Black Lives Matter in the cheese industry, and if any of them get back to me, I'll give you an update. Cancel culture has gotten so crazy that now there are calls for the NBA not to have a season at all because it will distract from Black Lives Matter.
A number of players are hesitant because, according to Floyd's good friend Stephen Jackson, it could, quote, take all the attention off the task at hand right now.
Kyrie Irving is pushing for the players to skip the NBA return. So is Stephen Jackson, saying now ain't the time. As you know, there are now renewed calls to remove Confederate monuments, many of which have already been taken down officially by the city or torn down by protesters. The same thing is happening across the pond over in England, where some of the historical geniuses are even calling for Winston Churchill statues to be removed.
Should the statue of Churchill be there or not, do you think?
Well, I've heard many arguments on both sides. Some say that he's a racist, some say that he's a hero. I haven't personally met him, but what I would say is that that question of whether he should remain should be put to the community.
She hasn't met him, so she doesn't know. Well, good luck trying to make that happen. If you enjoy watching my videos, then you'll also enjoy wearing my shirts, which can be used to signal to other human beings that you too have a brain. Some of them you may not want to wear in public these days because it might attract the wrong kind of attention, but some of them, like the Celebrities Know What's Best shirt, the I Love Global Warming, and the 2 + 2 = 4 designs, would probably be pretty safe. And of course, like all of my designs, they're available to t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.